Hi, this is Phantis Mantis and Rubik Panda here. Just doing...
I'm awesome.
Yes,
Yeah, this is our first Total War video, and yeah, this is the battle, and it's from Alex's point of view.
Be killing Freddy.
Yes, I'm the Ottomans. You can't see my army because this is obviously Alex's view play. Alex is playing as France, if you can't see.
I don't like being the British in case I lose.
To all you blind people, I'm sorry if I offended you. And yeah, on our new YouTube channel, RPM Total War, we'll be doing a lot of Total War range videos from Third Age Total War to
Empire.
Yes, of course. Yes, we are playing Empire. If you can't see, again, sorry, blind people. And I don't know. And
You can be a bit random sometimes.
yes, talk about your army and what you intend to do to me.
Well, basically, my main army consists of.
It's on now.
I think it's. Yeah, well, we're playing here. I think it consists of 5 units of line infantry. 1 is a special elite unit, just to pack a bit of surprise for Freddy. I've got 2 units of, well, the French equivalent of Green Jacket. Because they're cool and there's the skirmishers. I have 2 units of not horse artillery, guard foot artillery, which just gonna use to pound him into dust, and then 1 unit of good cavalry, some grenadiers, and my general's bodyguard.
Yeah.
Now, Freddy's army.
My army's awesome.
It's not. It's
Shut up.
Well, he has really got quite a lot of cavalry. These guys look quite medievally. So
Yes, they look like runic, awesome people.
For those of you who don't know, that's Lord of the Rings.
Yes.
Check it out.
Yes.
And then he has some other Mamelukes. I think they're descended from Egyptian people.
Egyptian people are awesome.
Yes, okay. And he has 2 units of those, and his general bodyguard, who all have awesome beards.
Yes, everyone. And they trim their beards every day.
And then he has 6 units of line infantry, and
Yes.
I think he had 2 units of skirmishers hidden.
Yes, I did. Wait, 6 plus 3 plus... What does that mean?
It's 6 units of line infantry, 4 units of cavalry, plus 2 skirmishers makes 12,
Yes,
which was our
yeah,
limit. We
yeah.
decided to have a small battle, reasonably small.
No, this is the biggest battle I went in, I think.
Obviously, you haven't played enough battles, have you?
I've
Well,
played loads of battles and lost loads of battles.
that's how he rolls. So you can see I'm advancing here, my line infantry moving up. What is my elite one?
Your elite one's somewhere.
Yeah, I think it was over here. Infantry... Well, infantry, as the French would say, they're all like spacks. Not being racist in any way.
I'm just being quite offensive to another race.
That's how we roll. Yeah.
Yes, RPM Total War. Those guys have like those guys have sort of like pissed themselves. As you can see on the yellow on their packs. Very pleasant.
I recognise this. Well, I wouldn't really be so scared if I were them. It's only
No.
you.
Well, I've got Turks.
They
I
have
don't.
box hats.
Yes, box hats are awesome. You can't just.
I love the way you're not moving yet. You're just gonna wait to respond to everything I do.
Yes,
which
it's-
I like, because that means I get to control how the battle flows. Really.
Oh god, I made the wrong decision.
Yes, you did, because I have artillery,
Oh god.
and well, he's just sat back. I can pound him with artillery, which is my overall plan. Because we've played before, and I know what he's like. Retarded.
Yeah. Wait, what?
I mean, as I moved up, I did test my artillery on him a few times by unlimbering it,
Shut up.
and
They'll find out. They'll find out.
No, a lot of the time it wasn't in range. So
Should we fast forward this bit? This is just a little amount.
no, yeah, let's fast forward it a bit. Yeah, so things are going a bit quicker now. See the artillery moving up.
Lots of stuff's happening, and just for you to know, I'm not doing anything. I'm just sat back, relaxing, and getting ready, giving my troops a speech that they're all gonna die.
The glory of the Ottoman Empire.
Yes, and the glory of my
Vader.
yes, and as my motto, there are always casualties in warfare. Unfortunately, I use it far too much.
Yeah. Well, you see, I realised that because Freddy isn't
Play.
moving at all, I realised that basically I could take advantage of the terrain, namely this big bit here.
I think I'm charging my cavalry.
No, you're not doing that yet. Just so no, he charges cavalry, and let's just say that things didn't go too well. Yeah. So look, I just unlimited my artillery a bit, you know, tested them out, one in range.
Guard artillery.
You see, then I have my Trelu, the French copy of Green Jacket, basically. Skirmisher units, very good at hiding.
They're not very good at original stuff. Why can't they just make blue jackets or pea
Because
jackets?
blue would not blend in, would it? They're not exactly going to go swimming round, are they?
No.
Well, so they can also play stakes, which I think is invaluable. Really fortified position.
Look,
See,
you're deploying stakes over there.
am I?
I think so. Well,
No, I deployed them partly in the bushes. See, the artillery getting ready. I'm moving up my line infantry to block off all avenues because this really narrows the map up.
And I'm an idiot.
Yeah, so he can't use his slight advantage in numbers of line infantry to actually.
Slight advantage.
You had an extra unit.
No. Yeah, but you said 12. I swear you did.
What do you mean?
You said 12 was the limit. I swear.
12 was the limit for units.
Yeah. Oh, did I have 13?
No, you had 12 units, but you have one more line infantry.
Oh.
And I didn't want you using that to its full extent, so I decided to block off your avenues of attack because I knew he wouldn't be able to come around here because he just wouldn't be able to get anything.
No, I just couldn't be bothered.
Yeah, and even if he had, there would be a unit blocking his way. It only took 2 units to hold there, and I knew he.
Should we fast forward until
it's
cavalry charge?
Actually,
Look at my cavalry until the charge.
No,
Oh.
I think the artillery is going to open fire soon enough. Let's just
Yeah.
fast forward this a little bit until the artillery is unlimbered. Units moving forward.
Yep, lots of units are moving forward, and why are those guys? Look over there. See, no, they're green jackets or whatever.
Trailer.
Why are all they green, and then those guys over there, the drummer and like the mini general guy, the blue deployment stakes. Crap.
Yeah, the deployment stakes.
Oh, God.
This really.
Look at my cavalry.
Yeah, no, you didn't charge for a good while. I was.
Oh yeah. Why was I charge at stakes? Oh yeah, because I'm an idiot.
Yes, he did end up charging at my stakes. Say things didn't go too well. See, now my artillery is firing at slow motion.
Oh god.
Shrapnel shot, you know, killing. That only killed 3 of his guys, but it does have capacity to kill a lot more guys. See, they dropped, dying horribly and painfully and slowly.
Yay!
That really signifies war in this period.
Yes.
Horrible deaths. So you see, I've deployed my stakes here as a defensive measure against cavalry charging, which I don't think you were actually aware of, were you?
No.
You didn't have a clue.
I knew you had stakes, but I knew I had the advantage.
See, I also deployed stakes over here, and I think this artillery is firing.
No, I don't. If that was firing, I would send cavalry.
Yeah, that artillery ended up not firing much this game, but this one really did. This was the icing on the cake.
Oh god.
I gave Tesco a field day. Any of you educated people out there will get that. Yeah.
Just be warned.
So I think the artillery is going to open fire soon enough. Stop blowing them to hell. Oh, they're not firing.
Imagine the Rohirrim guns.
That'd be scary. Okay, I think I may have made a bit. Oh no, I was just waiting for my units to get into place.
Yeah.
I'm
looking at my cavalry.
The artillery is now firing.
I forgot which one is gonna charge.
They all charged.
No, not all of them at the same time.
I know. That was probably the biggest thing. You see, I also knew that firing at them, if I miss them, then I'm gonna hit these guys. And so I've already killed some of his cavalry and some of his infantry.
Yeah, because I can't be bothered to do anything.
Unfortunately, we do have a 10-minute limit on this, so
This is going to be the first part.
there will be a second part.
Yes, there will be a second part. Okay, so we'll probably stop it now. But just before the massacre, don't worry, you will see it just in time. Okay, I'm Rubik Panda. Hello, we're back.
Yep.
Yeah. And my cavalry's charging. My cavalry's charging. Oh my god.
Yeah, this is the bit where they all die. I seem to remember.
Look at. Oh god.
Look, see my trailers here. I reckon he was trying to charge them. I think I may have lost track of what was happening here.
Yeah,
so I decided to make them run away.
I'm charging. I made the fatal mistake of not using my brain.
And yeah.
Oh, my guys sort of are cowards.
Yeah, but I didn't realise that they actually break the stakes though.
Yeah, they do. But look, and then it's all round.
Oh, I don't blame them. Half their unit just died. And then they are also getting shot.
I do units.
Of 9 infantry.
Shut up.
And so you made a decent hole in my stakes. Then you didn't really charge into that hole.
I did, but they just chose to die.
And next time I did also have my infantry prepared. So dying.
Findus.
And also,
happy birthday.
And also you can see that a ton of these guys are still dying. And
I'm charging in my second unit of cavalry.
Second unit of Mamelukes.
Yeah, Mamelukes.
These guys all died as well.
It's not fair.
Life isn't fair. Now I think this artillery might be firing now, just pouring in some shots. I think they're targeting the enemy.
Yeah, they are. Okay, let's look at the
grand charge. I still have stakes in the bushes as well.
Yeah, my guys can't see the stakes, and they're just being shot.
They're being shot down, and then they're charging straight through there.
Oh!
And they get hit by a ton of shrapnel, and a ton of them die on the stakes there.
No, not a ton of them. It's just like one.
Well, that's because they all slowed down and run away. So that's another.
And then they get shot still.
Yep, shot a bit more.
Damn it.
And then
my third unit of cavalry.
A Sippahis will be coming on.
Yeah.
In a short while.
In the meanwhile, my guys have dresses.
And are being killed.
Look at that guy with the flag, he's got a dress.
That's Turks for you.
Yes, Turks are awesome.
In theory.
In theory, you're rubbish at this game. In theory, so.
In theory, it was.
Yeah, but there are always casualties in warfare.
Too many casualties is not good.
Too many casualties and you win the battle does mean that you win the battle. But then you have to pay for the funerals. I'm charging now. Yay, now I'm gonna pay for more funerals. We won't just... Okay, we will. Oh yeah, these guys are just awesome because they're the Rumen.
Yeah, he's a Lancer cavalry.
I'll laugh if like one of the guys get their head skewered on one of those guys on one of those guys' bayonets.
Not bayonets, they're like spears.
The cavalry gets skewered by the guy's bayonets.
Oh right. You see, this is probably the most successful one because all the other cavalry.
I killed 2.
No, I think he killed 4.
Wow!
All his other cavalry had made big holes, but then they were also getting gunned down.
Make it slow motion.
See, it's slow motion just to highlight the sacrifice of the Turks for no apparent reason.
No, I could have won this battle. Who's to say I didn't win? Slow motion, no one's dying yet.
I think a lot of them did hit the stakes.
Yeah, especially through the bushes.
Those 2 died, and then they got shot. They managed to get through, which was actually quite an achievement.
And yeah, and they haven't routed straight away.
And then they did get shot tons by the line infantry.
Yes, there was like some dead people.
And then all the traders charged in and piled in on them.
And then I routed. And I think I sent in my generals at the same...
No, your general came after. You made a bit of a big mistake sending them all in.
I ran out of dead people.
Oh, for some reason my artillery went a bit spacked here. So look,
yeah, I was wondering why you did that.
I didn't mean to. And then the horses just randomly ran over here.
Yeah. I was too busy eating a pizza and thinking I was winning.
Getting gunned down. Yeah. See my guys just finishing you off there.
That guy's got a trumpet.
Yay, everyone has trumpets. And so then you run away even more. They ain't coming back. I think next you tried the general.
Yeah, I ran out of cavalry. Oh, my cavalry, how many units, people has my cavalry got?
50.
50.
The general's not there.
4? Ooh. How many?
No, your general's not actually dead yet.
How many people? Oh.
No, I think your general is dead.
I got no. My general's there.
Oh, yeah, that's your general. Your general looks cooler than my general.
Yeah.
My general looks a bit weedy.
Weedy Frenchman. Weedy Frenchman.
Look,
Sorry,
it's
French people.
Still beat you. But my general doesn't look as cool. He has a bit of a weird nose. And that
Oh, the
guy's
cavalrymen, they have no nose. They're Voldemort's children.
They do have noses. I think it was around now that you realised that things weren't going very well for you, so you charged.
Yes.
And of course, you charge your general in at the same time. But because you are quite, to be honest, stupid, you do calculate the fact that the general would end up going ahead of all the rest of your guys,
Oh yeah.
and so die.
Oh yeah. I didn't realise that.
He didn't realise a lot of things.
I don't realise anything.
He liked the fact that I had a load of grenadiers hidden in the woods as well.
I'm good at not failing. I'm good at not dying and failing and not winning. If that makes any sense.
It doesn't.
Okay. Put it simpler.
You're bad.
Yes. Exactly.
And then, see, he just got shot even more.
Yeah.
See, his army's already massively depleted by this.
My army's already
Unfortunately, all my guys just shot the ground there because that's what problems with Empire.
What do you mean, unfortunately? That was great.
Yeah, see,
It's like elves are putting on the elves on a mountain, thinking that they can kill all the enemy.
Yes. Yes, you will. And then you see my artillery's getting off a few last shots. Because this is a custom battle, I don't really care.
No, it's not a custom battle, it's an online battle.
Or same thing, really. I don't really care about my artillery. So I'll let them die. And so I just keep them there. I won't bother bringing up my infantry to get in the way. Because then a ton of his guys will just charge up. And oh, there comes his general.
My general's awesome. He's Turkish.
And none of them died in the stakes, but then they did just get... Look, see, this is a Tesco field day.
Oh, and now my general dies. Very soon. Wait, I want to see my general die. Wait, let's wait for it. My general's not dead.
Enemy general.
There he is.
No.
Oh.
Enemy general killed. Rubik Panda. Oh, you're dead, mate. Oh, such a shame.
Oh,
Humanity's really missing you.
I know.
And then you see, he's trying to fire at my guys. It's not really working.
Oh.
And a few more artillery shots coming at you. And you're dropping your own guys.
So, not getting through more. Yeah, and I'm gonna charge and do a fatal thingy.
Now you see, these guys are doing like a small band, 8 men charge.
Yeah.
None of them survive, really.
Okay.
But look, this is just my sacrifice.
What the? That was strange. That's more strange.
You know, these guys just charged in,
Yeah.
and they pretty much all died.
I'm dying.
Oh, my guys are actually the ones dying here.
Oh, he fell on his face.
Yeah, this is actually quite a new experience for my guys. Casualties it's not very common in this battle.
It's for me.
Okay.
I charge my guys because I'm a military genius. And then ring-a-ding die.
And then these guys are like stood here.
I didn't know they were there, partly because I'm partially, yeah.
And these guys are actually my elite infantry. And I think they're just getting into a good range to fire at you. So,
Oh, I thought they were running away.
and and all these
They're
guys.
like dead people.
Yeah, all these guys are just dying now. This is what happened in this battle. Freddy, stupid, died.
Yay.
And then even more of my guys coming forward. Actually, I was having a bit of a crisis here. Actually,
Because
trying to plan it all.
I had a good session of eating like pizza, looking at my computer, just going, yeah, I think I'm winning, not knowing that I'm actually losing.
I have my grenadiers here, which is another thing you didn't notice.
I did notice them, I just decided not to do anything.
He's charging on oblivious to the tons of casualties he's taking. He's charging straight into my fire.
If I tell my soldiers that they're taking casualties, they will not want to fight. So I just tell them that they're not taking casualties when all those guys are dead.
Yeah,
They won't know that their best friend has just died. Sorry, Bob Jim, your friend is dead. Yeah, but he's dead as well.
That is the story of this fight, basically.
Yes.
And all these guys are really compacted here.
Yeah, there was an ancient story. Many civilizations ago in the 1800s. It states, and a Turkish idiot sends in his box-head marine line infantry against a French army.
Died.
Yeah, and died. And he was an idiot, so much that he even managed to command his...
Wait, guys, it's gotta look.
Oh.
Slow motion. This is the grenades. These killed so many men. It was unbelievable.
Watch.
Oh, well, it didn't actually kill as many as I thought. But it killed like 5 guys there. That's not the point. It looked awesome, and it actually was quite a morale effect on them. Because Grenadiers are awesome at close combat, guess what happened next? And his skirmishers got killed by my skirmishers.
I thought my skirmishers were gonna win.
Yeah, he had 2 units of skirmishers, but they didn't even fire back. Oh my god, the bayonet charging him while he's trying to run away. So
Luckily it was late. Was it a late battle?
Yeah.
I had bayonets as well.
And we didn't have the terrible plug bayonet.
I hate plug bayonets.
Everyone hates plug bayonets.
If you put never, all those newbies out there, and myself, if you are going to fight in an early custom battle, multiplayer battle, or campaign battle, and you have plug bayonets, never press fix bayonets because they will never come out.
Yeah, it's a bit work on this sort of stuff. You see, all these guys are dying in war now. I think all these guys are running away. Again.
Oh yeah, I'm being sandwiched two fronts.
And he thought that this was actually a diversion to get my general into the fight.
Yeah.
And then it turned out that
I had no more units.
So he tried using a diversion with nothing to finish it off.
Oh.
So he died even more.
Yes, at least my Nazami cadet infantry will survive, apart from that guy who's probably gonna die. What?
Yeah, these guys are just dying. Look at that.
Yeah.
Dead.
Not yet, and not necessarily. I could
still... See, this is the end of the battle. I lost 99 men. He lost 742. Let's just see the units.
I deployed 999. You deployed 885. You lost 99. I lost 742.
Let's just check the units.
I killed like 72.
Just check the unit statistics. Look, those guys, 108 kills. Those guys, 124. Is your bad general. I want to see what my artillery did. That's quite good for artillery.
Oh my god.
The Grenadiers got 99 kills with 6 kills on.
Oh my god.
That's like a kill and a half each. Right, I'd say that was a successful battle.
Total War, failed charge of Rubik Panda and...
Phantis Mantis.
Yeah, well, it was my failed charge. It was winner charge. Bye, and wait for the next episode, which will be very soon. And always remember, casualties must be sustained. Never tell your army, otherwise they will get scared. Just bribe.